Hi everybody, I'm Greg Fishel, and this is a special update on Hurricane Milton. By the way, just to put your mind at ease, yes, I'm in my car, but no, I'm not moving. I'm simply sitting here in a parking space, so I am optimizing my safety routine here. But Milton is just it has become a monster. It is now a Cat 5 by a wide margin. The maximum sustained winds are now at 175 miles per hour. The central pressure has fallen to 911 millibars now. This thing has a shot, I don't know whether or not it'll do it or not, but it has a shot at getting under 900, and that doesn't happen very often. And the storm is, it looks incredible on the satellite imagery. There's like a pinhole eye. It's very reminiscent of Wilma back in 2005. There was also a late season storm and got below, I believe it got below 900 millibars. But here's the thing, and I mentioned this in the text update earlier, is that the wind shear is forecast to just increase dramatically on Wednesday during the day, and what will probably be a nice symmetrical, quote unquote pretty storm on satellite and radar imagery is going to change appearance dramatically before landfall, to the point where all of the thunderstorm activity on the south side of the storm could vanish in a matter of hours. Now, the thing is, once you have this much momentum with 175 mile an hour sustained winds, it takes time for that to dissipate. And it's always interesting, sort of the psychology of this is that if you're a category 3 and you're intensifying, ooh, that's scary. If you're a category 3 and weakening, then people don't seem to get as excited about that. But it's the same storm and the same intensity. It's just that the trend is the opposite in one case as opposed to the other. So this thing could still be a strong 2 or even a Cat 3 when it makes landfall, which is nothing to sneeze at. But the good news is that the chance of it making landfall with 175 mile an hour sustained winds is very, very low, okay? So the worst case scenario will probably be avoided, but that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be problems along the West Coast. Heck, with Helene, there were storm surge issues even though the center wasn't all that close to the West Coast of Florida, and this one is going to make a direct hit. So I'm not minimizing things down there at all. I hope you don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but what I am saying is that thank goodness the odds are strongly against a strong Category 5 making a direct hit on the West Coast of Florida. There's absolutely no indication that that's even a possibility at this point. So obviously very thankful for that. Got to be sometimes thankful for small favors in a situation like this. So anyway, I will go into more detail on all of this in the daily update and the bonus weather videos that'll be coming up later this afternoon. And we'll be keeping a very close watch on things. Now, I will be traveling to New York City tomorrow. I'm going up there for Game 3 of the Mets-Phillies series, and then I'll be flying back late Wednesday afternoon. And that's about the time that Milton's going to be making its approach. It doesn't look like it'll make landfall until, maybe late Wednesday evening or even into the wee hours of Thursday. But I will be able to keep you updated on this, even though I'll be out of town. It may just be in a slightly different format, but I'll still be able to do that. And, the good news also is that the storm will have no effect on the North Carolina mountains, so it's not going to be a piling on situation. And our coast could certainly see some strong gusty winds and some very, very rough surf. But in terms of anything that, would produce damage or, a ton of coastal flooding or whatever, that just does not appear to be in the cards at all. So thankful, obviously, for that as well. Okay, that's it for now. You have a wonderful rest of your Monday afternoon, and we will talk to you later on. Take care.